We've been here a little more than 6 months now, and so I kind of wanted to do a little 6-month review and, talk a little bit about what we've accomplished and why we decided to make this move. Like a lot of people, I think when COVID started, Joel and I really started rethinking about what things were important to us, what our lifestyle was like. And I've always really felt that food is at the heart of it. You go to work so you can earn money so you can buy food. You go to school so you can get a job so you can earn money so you can buy food. I mean, you have to have food. I began feeling a tug on my heart towards sustainability, especially where food was concerned. So our plan was to sell our house of 18 years, move to our 16 by 24 dry cabin in the woods in northern Minnesota, build a geothermal greenhouse, and grow food to sell at the farmer's market. Easy, right? It was July 14th, 2021, when we said a very emotional goodbye to the best neighbors and friends that a family could ask for. They really had become like a second family to us. We had downsized our belongings about 75%, and we were pretty confident that we had room for the rest of it. Thankfully, we did prepare a little, and we put up a Shelter Logic shed and had another wooden shed delivered before we moved in. So even though it was nice to have the sheds, we still had stuff everywhere. We had clothes in the kitchen. There was kitchen stuff on the porch. It was insane. I don't know how many of you know this, but we actually moved up here without a contractor to build the addition onto the cabin. We had talked to several builders, and for one reason or another, they just never worked out. But it was meant to be because we were out putting our mailbox up about a week after we got here. One of our new neighbors on the lake drove by, and he stopped to talk, and we kind of told him we were looking for a contractor. And he said, "Oh, I just happen to have the greatest contractor working for me right now. He's finishing up a job on our garage. Why don't I give him your number, and if he's looking for work, he'll call you." And sure enough, he called us the next day. We met. He was great, and we had our contractor. I was so relieved. We were really starting to worry if we were going to be in this 16 by 24 dry cabin all winter with all 4 of us. While we waited for our builder to finish up on his current job, we got started on things like building an outdoor shower, which I know sounds terrible, but was actually very lovely. We used that actually till November 11th, until it got too hard because the hoses were always freezing, and we moved the showering into the sauna. It wasn't until December 7th that we actually showered indoors for the first time. And even then, it was with the Camplux water heater. It was like that a lot. There was a temporary solution that replaced another temporary solution. Like the laundry. Going to the laundromat very quickly turned into a portable washing machine that we kept on the porch that moved in and out when it got too cold because the hoses would freeze. To finally bringing that portable washing machine inside and hooking it up to our septic system and using an old dryer that a neighbor had in their garage because we couldn't get clothes dry outside on the line anymore. So a lot of this thing replaces that, but it's not the permanent thing. And it wasn't actually until January 6th that I used my permanent washer and dryer for the first time. And it uses 15 gallons of water per wash. And my toilet uses 1.25 gallons per flush. Ask me why I know this. It's because we have holding tanks for a septic system right now, and we didn't get the first ever flushing toilet here until November 19th. That was a big day. Now, just having one bathroom, I'm sure that we will have a use for the old outhouse someday. There really have been too many milestones to count. Pouring the cement for the foundation, dropping our oldest off at college in Chicago, cementing the last stake in for the greenhouse. When the heat came on in the addition, that was huge. Installing our septic system, bringing home the bobcat, meeting all of our new wonderful homeschool friends, Eric getting his driver's license, our first meal in our new oven, which very appropriately was Christmas Eve. Now there's still a lot to do. There's a lot that sits unfinished. The greenhouse is unfinished. I'm still washing dishes in a pot in a sink, surrounded by plywood countertops, and I have yet to grow one thing to sell at a farmer's market. But I am really proud of what my family has accomplished and super thankful for the incredible community that's supporting us.